me or what?
Now you're a robot. Now you're a robot. Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Hi. So I determined that I'm just going to do the show from now on. Just me.
I don't know what's going on there.
You look good now.
Am I on? I don't even see anything.
You look good. You sound good.
Great. So I don't know what you talked about, but some people in the Facebook chat are asking what this is about. This is Real or Fake Live, where we talk about paranormal viral videos, whether we think they're real, fake, fake as fuck, anything we might come up with. And then, and we talk about viral paranormal videos. We talk about paranormal trash. My Skype is still trying to load. I still don't see anything. But every Thursday night, 8 p.m. right here on ParanormalWarehouse.com Facebook page or Vidi.live or now on the VidiSpace app.
Roku.
On Roku. There we are.
I'm excited about Roku. It just sounds good.
Yeah, man. We were on the Amazon Fire Stick, Fire TV before.
You know, it's like, where can you see us? Amazon Fire and Roku?
Yeah. How many people could say that?
You know, not many.
Not many. So I don't know what you were talking about before. I missed the whole.
Talking about the holidays and how I hope everyone had a good New Year.
Oh yeah.
How was yours?
Mine was great. I spent it with the Mom Shoe and the General up here in Pennsylvania. We went out to a nice dinner.
Sounds lovely.
I had some dirty martinis.
Did you get a blue cheese olive?
No blue cheese olives. Honestly, I'm not having the olives anymore. I can't do it.
What? That's the best part. This little treat.
I know.
I can't. That's a little.
But
you know.
I had a good amount of dirty martinis and switched to vodka soda when we went to the next bar.
All right, that's what takes you down though. The vodka soda.
And then came home, had some more vodka sodas, and then switched to champagne.
It's like the vodka soda for me, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Never drank vodka sodas until recently, and they're like, listen, it's lower in calories. There's not that much sugar in there.
Right.
It's supposed to be a healthier alternative if you're going to drink, right?
Right.
But really what a vodka soda is, it's a way for you to say, I've given up on the night and I've succumbed to the inevitability that I'm going to have a tough time getting home. You know what I mean? That's what the vodka soda means to me.
I didn't have to worry about getting home. The General drove, so I was good, man. I was able to basically get blackout drunk for New Year's.
Cool.
Listen to some music at the house. Drank some more.
Did you listen to some Keith Irving?
Some country music. Some Frank Sinatra.
Some Taylor Swift.
No Taylor Swift, man.
You know, she sold out on your country feel vibe over there, man. She's a pop star now.
Yeah. George says Mike's voice almost sounds deeper. Yeah, Mike got a new system going on, and basically he hit puberty with it. So
yeah, George, I just went through puberty.
It really sounds really deep.
I'm a boy. I'm a man now. I'm a man. Does it sound awful?
We're just happy that we're both able to stay on.
I mean, does it sound terrible, or do I sound like a cartoon character over here?
You sound like a cartoon character a little bit.
How low could it be?
It's deep, man. You got a little, you know.
What if I do this? Is it really deep?
Yeah, no. It's like, yeah, definitely a cartoon character right there.
That's so weird. Why is it like this?
You got some depth to it.
All right, maybe this is the new me.
I mean, I don't know, whatever. But all right, let's jump into some real or fake here. People don't want to hear us bullshit.
I know. How long's this been going? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Nonsense. All right. So
last week's real or fake, we had in a tunnel, we had some creature walking out, and Mike and I had a heated discussion about it.
It was not a creature, Chris. Okay? It was not claimed to be a creature. First of all, get your facts straight if you're going to have this debate. Okay? You got to get this fact straight. It was an apparition of a man jumping into the tracks because a lot of people have committed suicide, unfortunately, in the tunnels of England.
Right.
Okay? So, go ahead. Now you can continue, now that we have the facts.
Well, Mike and I had a heated discussion because Mike thinks it was lens flare, which there is no way I believe this is lens flare. I think this is either some CGI shit or somebody's actually walking on the tracks.
Listen,
you tell me.
I've looked it over again.
Yeah.
Let's play it. Let's play it and then we'll talk about it.
Naughty words.
Are we muted?
No.
They don't know that.
There he is.
I think that's legit somebody walking on the tracks.
No, it's not. Hold on. I forgot to hit loop. We got a whole new thing set up here. All right, so...
Naughty words.
Now, all right, it's going to show again in the beginning. The speed at which this anomaly takes place.
I can't take you seriously with your fucking voice.
How is it so low? How is it so low?
General says you sound like Bill Medley from the Righteous Brothers, if you know who that is.
Why is it like that?
I don't know, but it's creepy as fuck. Okay, continue.
What? Hold on. Now I'm looking at things. Now I feel uncomfortable. All right, so watch. Ready? Done. Did you see how fast that was?
No.
Now we gotta wait for the whole thing to go through again.
All right, don't say it like it's my fault.
All right. See where it popped out right behind that little transformer box over there?
Yeah.
Right, now here we go. We're gonna start over. You ready?
Naughty
Watch how
words.
quick it goes. Boom.
All right, I get what you're saying.
So there is
but
no chance that is a physical object. That is the camera turning and creating some sort of zippity-doo-dah.
I get it, but when you zoom in, it looks like a person walking.
I don't know. There's a lot of pictures that look like stuff.
Well, all right, that's fair enough. True statement.
No?
True statement. I don't think it's lens flare. Heather says
So
fake by mistake.
What do you think it is?
I think it's somebody walking on the tracks that shouldn't be there.
How do they move that quickly?
Naughty words.
How do they move that quickly?
I don't know, man. Because they don't want to get hit by a fucking train?
But they disappear. It disappears.
So maybe it's paranormal.
I mean, yeah, sure, maybe it is.
Naughty
You know what,
words.
Chris? Hot damn, maybe it is.
Do you have anybody in Periscope say anything? We got fake by mistake in Facebook.
I'm not even in Periscope right now.
Somebody just said could be a Ninja Turtle.
I'd rather go with Ninja Turtle
Naughty words.
on this. I would be more inclined to say yes, Ninja Turtle.
Kathy says looks like a ghost.
Hold on. I'm going to Periscope and see what they're saying over there. All right, so are you changing your tune?
No, I think it. What did I say originally?
Okay, we got like 30 people over on Periscope. What up, Periscope? Heather just said it's a werewolf. Fine, I'll take it.
Yeah,
it's a werewolf.
Of London. That's in London.
Yeah, werewolf in London, bro. All right, whatever. All right, I'm over it. You know what the answer is? The world will never know. Okay? The world will never know.
It was a good video, though. George says I think
what's up,
it's a naked
Salvatore?
member of, George says I think it's a naked member of the Blue Man Group.
I'm fine with that. You ever see the Blue Man Group?
No.
Fantastic show.
Naughty words.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
a fan?
Really uplifting, exciting. Some cool situations going on.
Cool.
And all right.
I'll have to look into it next time I'm in Vegas.
I think this is the first time that we agree to disagree on this.
Kathy says it could be a tunnel dweller, which is possible.
A
You ever see that
mole
documentary?
person?
You ever see that documentary on Netflix? I believe it was on a while back, where it was like all the people that used to live in the
Yeah, bro.
underneath the New York City subway, and
Yeah.
it was like a whole city underneath there.
Dude, it was crazy, man. They had like all these you would never know was down there, like huge,
No.
huge open structures.
Yeah, and one guy had like a whole fence around his area. He had like dogs and shit down there.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. They gave him the boot, right?
Yeah, well, they moved all them out and gave them housing.
They moved them all out and gave him housing.
Some people didn't even want to leave.
Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, man, you're living down there. You have a little community. It's working.
Yeah,
Whatever.
shit, they weren't hurt. They weren't bothering nobody.
That's true.
Living rent free and probably tax free, but
you know what, man? When you're living under the subway, I feel like you're already paying taxes.
yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? You're paying enough taxes just being down there. All right. Well, that for that. Right?
Right. What do we got this week?
So this week, I got a brand spanking new. I don't know if Debbie's watching. She's one of our moderators. Thank you to all our moderators for spending their time to help make sure the audio's on, the streams, and make sure people aren't being turds. We couldn't appreciate it more. But she sent it to me today, and it's from the Old Park Hotel. And
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of it. It's a quick clip. So it's not like we're really showing anything, but it's going to be...
Right.
It's
and,
like more so audio.
Just to back up too, we've gotten random audio, weird audio from that camera before also.
Well, we've had people talking, like conversations. We've had children. Sounds like children are talking.
Right. Debbie's here. Debbie's on Facebook.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie.
So, all right, let's get into it. Let's play it.
All right, let's get into it, Chris. Let's play it. You know?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll play it, and then I will come back.
Yeah, play it.
Let's back up. I'm going to let the audio play a couple more times. So, all right. So played a couple times. I mean, to me, it very much sounds like a lion roar of sorts.
Yeah.
What did you think?
So I mean, at first I was like, oh, when you first sent me the clip and I started listening to it because it's such a quick clip. In the beginning, it just sounds like almost like feedback from the camera, but then
that is definitely there.
Right, and so
the
I'm like,
microphones suck.
Probably right. Well, so I was like, oh, this is probably just going to be some like weird feedback from the camera. But then when it got to the point of, I guess you could call it, like Tammy says, a growl or almost like a deep yell. Like, I mean, it's creepy.
And it's loud.
Yeah, it's very loud. At the same time, like as I'm hearing it, I'm trying to look at the camera to see if anything else is happening.
Right.
I don't know, man. What's your take?
I don't know. Like I'm having a bunch of people say that. I think it was Heather that said it. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, that she was at that location. She had some crazy experiences over there. I've heard cars because we've spent so much time at these locations without even like being there.
Yeah.
Like I know what a car sounds like from there because you could hear them.
Yeah.
And I know what. Sometimes you can hear people talking outside. It sounds different from the times that you could hear inside. Granted, I'm not. You kind of can't. I don't know. It's just so weird, dude. Is it? Do you think it's like an audible, like from, as if it was from a voice, or do you think it's something moving in the house?
Well, like George just says it sounds like a chair moving on concrete.
Well, that I thought it could have been sound as well.
But nobody's in the place.
Nobody's in the place.
I don't know, man.
I'll play it one more time. I'll put the audio back on. Hold on, it's going to loop back around. Yeah, I don't know. It's creepy for sure. You know, man. I'm gonna go real.
Wow, you didn't even hesitate.
I'm gonna go real.
You didn't even hesitate. Well, I want
I
to know
have
what
a
everybody
totally
else thinks.
real in here.
I want to know what everybody else thinks. You getting anybody on Periscope?
Yeah, I just got totally real.
Totally real.
Totally real.
All right. Facebook? What do you guys think? Real, fake by mistake? Vicky says it almost sounds like it's echoing whatever it is. Veronica said, "Love this place. Afterlife Paranormal Society." Do we think it's real, fake by mistake? Nobody's giving me any answers here.
Oh, Brett's getting an antsy with the Facebook crew.
Well, I also got to realize we're delayed a little bit from what we're saying onto Facebook, so
right,
kind of have to wait the 30 seconds.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I'm having a hard time with this one. The only reason why I'm having a hard time is because the feedback of the camera normally.
Right, you could heal it. You could hear it. It's like that garbled sound. Like it almost sounds like you're underwater.
I'm getting some answers. So Kathy just said fake by mistake. Tammy said tough one. Debbie said real. Oh man, now they're coming in. Veronica said we got that sound also on our cameras when we were there.
Oh shit!
George says
who said that?
Veronica.
Yo, Veronica, if you could send that video to us, we could compare it for next show. That would be fantastic.
That would be awesome. George said fake by mistake. Sandy said fake by mistake. Vicky said, I don't know. I'm gonna man. Now the fact that Veronica said they got the same thing on their cameras.
I know.
Changes the game.
Wait, listen, if you want to put a pin in it and just hold on and wait and see.
No, man, I'm going real.
What we got? I think my wife turned the light on above me at some point, and I have no idea. No idea when that happened.
All right, good talk.
All right. So wait. What'd you say?
Real.
Oh, whoa. There it is. Approved by Breggs.
Veronica said it's on their page on Facebook, so we'll have to check that out.
Okay. Yeah, Veronica, if you don't mind us using it and putting it in the show next week, send it on over. ParanormalWarehouse.com.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out. I got the group name, so
cool.
Sandy says, "Is the guy with long hair sick? He sounds like he has a bad cold." Sandy, he actually. It's a new system he's using from past shows, and for some reason, his audio makes him sound like he hit puberty finally.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
At 33 years old. So
what's going on?
I mean, it sounded good right before we started the show, but then when we had a reset, that's when it went back. Oh,
it got better?
No. So it was good before we started the show. You fixed it.
Did we have a conversation?
I don't know.
I
told you it was. You sounded weird, and then you did something, and it fixed it. And then when we started the show, and then I had to call back, that's when it went back to this. Well, it's better. It's not as deep, but now you just sound like it's echoey.
Yeah, I just I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
It sounds better. You don't sound like you just reached puberty at 33.
I'm glad that we have a solid 30 minutes of bronchitis Mike.
Yeah, Sandy said your voice sounded much deeper, but now you sound better.
I'm back to my Weasley self.
Yeah. I mean, we got to work on it on off hours, but yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
But you sound better.
That's fun. You want to go to the audience reaction to your question?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. So, Chris, it's funny because both of us did not watch this movie. But a lot of people did watch this Bird Box film that's on Netflix featuring Sandra Bullock, who is, I'm a fan.
Okay. Is that how you really say it?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Bullock. You know?
The
Net? Remember that movie? The movie was the shit.
What movie?
The Net.
Uh,
Oh my god, it's fantastic. Fantastic film. So we got Sandra Bullock, and from what I could tell, there's some sort of monster. You can't look at it. I'm not quite sure what's going on. But I wanted to also see what the audience had to say, and we got some mixed situations,
okay.
So here we go. Let's see if I can do this. First audience reaction. Emily Purdy says, was all right. Considering the source, I think they did a decent job. So far, we got a so-so. We got a so-so in the bag. We got a so-so in the bag. This one...
I mean, it got a lot of hype.
Yo, a lot of hype.
And I watched the trailers and stuff. I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it too.
I might try to watch it on Sunday when I get back, but...
Yeah. All right,
It
well,
looks good.
maybe you don't want to watch it after this. This is Steve Carell. No, what's his name?
Oh, that is...
Stephen Colbert.
Correct.
And Samantha says it's a hot pile of garbage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wish I could get the animated GIF. Someone also had a GIF of an older woman dragging a garbage bag, and then goes to throw it into the dumpster, and from the friction of her dragging the bag, the garbage just flies all over the place, and it's hilarious. Right, so
I saw it.
that was another garbage one, I guess. Robin, not the Robin in this home, but the other Robin, said, "Love the movie," and then someone even gave it a thumbs up.
I think that was me from Paranormal Warehouse.
Cool, great job being on
Interacting.
that social media. You gotta interact. You gotta keep the social thing going on. You gotta keep talking. What a nightmare. And my last one here, Shelly gives me a meh.
Yeah, very mixed, I feel like.
Gives me a meh. You don't want to see a meh for a movie.
Very mixed. But at the same time, I heard... All right, well, let's get into the next... the Haunting a Hill House. So we did a poll also.
Are we going there?
Well, I mean, we'll go there. So, but I just want to say, when I first heard about Haunting a Hill House, everybody was raving about it.
Right.
Like, you have to watch this. You have to watch this. And it was good, but for me, the ending was garbage. And I was like, that kind of ruined it for me.
I mean, I saw it as well. I watched the whole thing. It was more like, I could have used more spookiness in the show.
Okay.
I could have used it to be a little bit more scary. But I had to come to the understanding and my wife said it first, that it's more of like, almost like a play. Like, there's a lot of dialogue. There's like a lot of background being built. Like, there are definitely events. Like, I like the ghosts. I like. Well,
there's a lot of individual storylines.
Right. So it's almost like this. It's not supposed to be a jump scary kind of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, with that being said, I didn't hate the stories. I think it kind of became a little disjointed towards the end, like you said. And I thought the ending was it wasn't bad. It was just lackluster for me.
Okay. Well, we did a poll, and we wanted to see people that saw both Bird Box and Haunting of Hill House, what they preferred, which one they thought was better.
Right.
And what do we got, Michael?
You ready for this dope new graphic?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Very patriotic.
It was actually supposed to be an election graphic. But it's not. It's this.
It looks great.
Thanks, man. So, an astounding. Look at this horrible. I have to fix all of this.
You're doing great.
Look at this
You're
cut
doing
here.
Great.
It's really just blowing my. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, do you have a room with a cool background?" No, I have a trifold that I taped doilies to the back to keep it straight, and then I glued this shit on there. This is falling off too. You know what? Let's just take that off. Let's just take it off.
Give away all the secrets, Mike.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
All right. We'll work on that for the next
I
show.
can't even get it now.
We made it to Roku, and now the whole thing's falling apart.
I can't even make it. The whole thing, it was just one. I could have just tucked it in a little bit and kept the whole ambiance
Made it to
going.
Roku, and everything went to shit.
You know, let's just hold on. What can I do here? I don't even know. Hold on. Here, we'll just do this. We'll put a little piece of paper there, and we'll just pretend like that didn't happen. So 70% to 30, a drastic landslide voting situation. Do you not agree?
Yeah, and I can't vote yet because I haven't seen Bird Box. But a lot of people in the Facebook chat said that they preferred Hill House also.
Yeah, I got a lot of Hill House love over Bird Box. And you know what? It's kind of not fair. Bird Box is what, an hour and a half movie compared to
and it just came out what,
hours.
A week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Right. The Hill House was like obviously huge production. Every episode was an hour. How you gonna hold up to that?
Right. Well, this poll, if you guys haven't voted in this poll yet, this poll goes until tomorrow morning. So just head over to our Facebook page. You guys can vote on that too.
Yeah, Bird Box people, you can really step it up.
You can try to redeem yourselves.
You can, if you dare.
Right, let's jump into some Breggy news, man.
Yeah, heck yeah. Look at it. We're like, all these new segments are throwing us off. Alrighty, Breggy news. We're in.
Breggy news. You got them in order this time or what?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is from LA Weekly. The 10 best horror movies of 2018.
All right, while you're doing this, I'm going to try to get the phone piece. Go.
Great. Bird Box made it to the list, which I don't know how. Right at the end of the year, this Netflix original starring Sandra Bullock and John Malkovich, based on a critically acclaimed novel by Detroit author Josh Malerman, stole all the headlines and became a meme sensation. It's not overly bloody, although it does have a couple moments, but the tension is high as Miss Congeniality attempts to get her kids across some wild water while blindfolded so as to avoid an entity that drives those who see. Wow, man.
Oh, boy. Yo, guess what? Guess what's going to get the phone block back from me?
What?
Fate, some would say. Others would say the slide whistle.
No.
This is the only thing that'll reach.
Sandy said so professional. Yeah, we're not. We're not.
Professional?
We are not. All right, so Bird Box is on there. Let me see if
I got it.
This. Great. Hereditary. Did you see that?
Oh my God, did I? Yeah, I saw that movie. Well,
let me read. Wait, before you give your opinion, let me read what they wrote on LA Weekly.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
It says, rarely does a film advertise as, quote, scary as fuck and live up to the hype.
Oh.
But Hereditary is really super chilling. I didn't see it.
It's like original. The end premise, I wouldn't say it's like mind-blowing, but yo, it was a movie that was like, I'm gonna be a scary movie, and I don't give a shit what you have to say about it. There are horrifying scenes. The visuals are horrifying. The scenarios are really disturbing. You want to go see a scary movie and make yourself like feel bad for a while. you go see this movie. You're not feeling good for like a day and a half afterwards.
I gotta check it out. I haven't watched it. The next one on this list is The Nun, which I highly disagree with. It was not terrifying.
Yo, you love The Nun.
Or not one of the top 10 best horror movies of 2018. I thought the movie was garbage. People were laughing at certain scenes.
That's rough.
You don't
want
terrible.
that happening.
Absolutely terrible. Mandy, did you see Mandy? Nick Cage gets to get. What the?
I did not see Nick Cage's Mandy.
Oh, the site keeps reloading on me.
Yeah, Heather said that Hereditary is like the Human Centipede, where like you can't unsee it. The Human Centipede was a fucking thing of its own, but there were definitely visuals in there that. She's right. You're not going to forget it.
Mandy, Nick Cage gets to let his gonzo psycho loose in this heavy metal, psychedelic, post-apocalyptic fantasy featuring biker cults, kidnapped love interest, and bloody battles. It's a riot.
Sounds like Mad Max.
I don't know. I never even heard of it. Suspiria? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Neither did I, but I do believe I have the screener sitting for me at home when I get home.
Oh, get out of here.
So remakes are rarely a good idea. This is from LA Weekly, and Dario Argento's original Suspiria was considered untouchable by many. That said, Luca Guadagnino's effort is far from a disaster. The story, of course, centers on witchcraft at a ballet school, but there's so much going on. See it, but please see the original first.
Okay. Noted.
Summer of '84, in the wake of Stranger Things, came this Canadian gem set in the '80s with a gorgeous sense of authenticity about a bunch of kids who suspect their police officer neighbor of being a notorious serial killer. From there, shit goes down. No spoilers, but it's a thrill ride.
Ooh.
I didn't see that either. Revenge, it wasn't without its controversy, but this female written and directed rape revenge thriller was smarter than your average I spit on your grave. It's also another excellent example of the French extreme horror that is currently ruling the larger genre. What else we got? Forget it. Go to the next fucking. I'm done with this fucking article.
What was number one?
I don't know, man, because the article won't stay open.
You're having a hard time.
It keeps reloading on me.
You're having a hard time. Okay, well, I guess we'll just move on from here.
Well, I'm trying.
All right. Mind control. Soviet Union achieved great success with paranormal warfare.
If this is true, this shit's kind of crazy. But
well, it's not, but let's see what you got to say.
So this comes from the Daily Express. Mind control shock, how Soviet Union achieved great success with paranormal warfare. The Soviet Union took UFOs seriously, with the KGB and the Soviet Defense Ministry dedicating units collecting and analyzing information about paranormal activity. A bombshell documentary has revealed. Military experts even claim to know how to summon UFOs and make contact with them during the height of the Cold War.
Oh.
For many years, reports of UFO sightings were treated in the Soviet Union as non-science or fiction, not worthy of attention from serious scientists, and Amazon Prime's The Secret KGB Files. Well, I'm going to watch that. The documentary reveals that under Nikita Khrushchev, great success had been achieved in the Soviet Union with the paranormal. Some of the first generators and machines to alter human minds came to the scene. The narrator explains that the Americans were worried about Soviet research programs because they knew that the Soviet Union would not use it for peaceful means. They believed the Soviet Union was there to conquer and to overtake the United States. It is seen that the Kremlin hoped investigating reports of alien spacecraft could advance aeronautical design. The former Soviet Union was an ideal location for the study of unidentified flying objects, as Russia and more UFO sighting had more UFO sightings than any other nation. One reason for the multitude of UFO cases is that Russian borders surround the largest landmass in the world. Of the reported UFO sightings, the most compelling case is known as the Dalingorsk incident in January of 1986. It's the best documented crash because we do not have the fragments. They have been analyzed, said a research scientist. So they had fragments, they analyzed them, but now they're missing.
They're gone to be the
Beginning
mind
in
control device.
Beginning in 1917 and continuing until 2003, the Soviets poured up to $1 billion into developing mind-controlling weaponry to compete with similar programs undertaken in the United States. The battle between the U.S. and the Soviet Union during the Cold War for technological and scientific one-upmanship included a costly effort that involved the two superpowers' attempts to develop mind-control weapons. A blog post at the Psychics XRXIV blog, citing a new paper by researcher Serge Kernbach, said that both the U.S. and the Soviet Union experimented with parapsychology, mind control, and remote influence. So,
Wow.
I'm gonna watch. That's on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch that documentary.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Ooh, that's fun. I mean, what if? Hear me out.
Yeah.
What if they made these stories up to motivate United States scientists to get their asses in gear, make some more cool shit?
Wait, say that again.
They're like, yo, all right. So say you're a scientist, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're chilling there. You're like, oh, I'm working on submarines. This dude in a military uniform comes in and says, yo, Jim, the Soviet Union, they're using fucking spaceships to build weapons against the United States. You need to figure something else out that's better.
You need to step up your fucking game.
Would you?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
You know? I have a question. Do I still sound like a cartoon voice?
No.
Oh, wow. Wowee. We figured it out.
Yeah, you sound a lot better.
All right, great. All right, do you want to do that last article that you had?
Sure, why not? We got some time.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to watch this. So this is coming to the History Channel.
History.
Project Blue Book. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it. They've had a bunch of trailers and stuff on Sci-Fi Channel. I was watching the Twilight Zone marathon the other day on New Year's Day.
Nice.
And every other commercial was about this show coming to the History Channel.
All right.
So this is from History.com. History's upcoming new drama series, Project Blue Book, is based on the true top-secret investigations into unidentified flying objects and related phenomena conducted by the United States Air Force from 1952 to 1969.
It's pretty dope. I wonder what they say. I wonder if there's enigma, or is it just like people debunking everything?
Well, on the commercials and stuff, it says based on true events.
I know this is real.
The article on here says Dr. J. Allen Hynek, a brilliant yet underappreciated college professor, is recruited by the U.S. Air Force to spearhead an operation called Project Blue Book, along with his partner, the Air Force Captain Michael Quinn. He is summoned to investigate UFO sightings around the country and use science to discover what really happened. However, when some encounters cannot be explained away and cases remain open, Hynek begins to suspect that he has been duped by the government into a larger conspiracy to cover up the truth. Set against the backdrop of the Cold War and rising atomic era, each episode will draw from the actual Project Blue Book case files, blending UFO theories with authentic historical events from one of the most mysterious eras in United States history.
Sounds great. Show sounds great.
I'm going to watch it.
Me too. Me too, Chris.
I'm going to watch it. So what do we do? We talked about...
We got trash left.
We got trash left, but also we got a paranormal... We got 15 minutes, so I got a paranormal topic that I put on Facebook also.
Well. Let's get into it.
The paranormal topic I put on Facebook and I don't know if everybody saw it. We only got 2 responses, so that's great. What would you like to see new or advance in the paranormal field or community in the new year? And Rosa Nill commented more Hinsdale, so I think she wants more Hinsdale House live cams.
Well, guess what? I just talked to Dan today.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen I'm not promising anything, but apparently he has like a new internet service that's going to be offered in that area, and
Okay.
it'll allow us to not have choppiness on the camera.
That's awesome.
So hopefully we'll be in there soon. And he's putting new cameras in 2 more locations, and we're going to get Statler up and running again as well.
Great. So for Rosa, there might be some more Hinsdale.
I know, man. Let's go.
Jan Cook said, always looking for better tech and better ways to get better evidence of other realms, not just the dead, but other spirits as well. What are you looking for in the new year from the paranormal fielder community, Michael Diamond?
Me? I want to see. Let's get sappy. All right. I want to see people be nicer to each other.
All right, fair enough.
I want to see more collaboration, less cutthroat.
Okay.
And I want to see a little bit of a science-y situation going on. You know, let's record some real data. Let's try to figure stuff out.
Yeah, I agree with you on all those fronts. I think people need to just work together more and better, and not be so selfish when it comes to trying to get yourself on a TV show or get your next viral video out there.
Right. Heather just said more science, less entertainment. It's rough, you know, and we're producing entertainment through Paranormal Warehouse. So there are times where I question myself, but I think we're trying to work with people that are doing it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're always open to talking to new people too, and getting. I mean, we love the fact that there will be groups that hit us up and ask if they could do live shows on our YouTube or Facebook. And I mean, they have some great shows talking about tech and talking about science portion of the paranormal, and then also like their investigations, and then interviewing people that deal with the same stuff. So, I mean, we're open to all that and having more and more people on our shit as well. So
yeah, man, I didn't even talk to you about it. I just made a phone call on the way home from work, and we have some dude who's gonna start up a pretty cool show talking to paranormal investigators about their experiences. I don't want to say too much because I don't know if he wants to, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. It'll be a surprise.
But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea.
All right. Cool deal. All right, we got 10 minutes left. Let's get into some paranormal trash, my favorite segment of the show.
All right, well, before we do.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your guess?
Oh, I did see some pictures while we were setting up.
Well, what would you assume?
I was gonna. What do I get? 3 guesses?
Well, you get 2 now because you saw pictures.
That's some bullshit.
You get well. Listen, you cheated. I told you not to look.
Loch Ness monster.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, all right.
That is correct. All right. So Loch Ness monster, as we know, in the Scottish Loch of Loch Ness, there is known to be a beast, oftentimes being personified as a plesiosaur-type looking creature, correct?
Right.
All right. Now, I've seen a bunch of documentaries, and
on the Loch Ness monster. You've seen a bunch of documentaries on the Loch Ness monster.
Well, yeah, I've
Yeah, you got
I've seen shit, bro. Okay, I've seen shit.
Yeah.
And it's pretty definitive that of a beast that size, there's nothing in the Loch Ness that, like, the fish population would not be able to support a population of big animals like the Loch Ness monster. So with that information already, it kind of ruins everyone's hopes and dreams. All right. Do I want to see Nessie? Yeah, I do. Bad. Do you want to see Nessie?
Of course.
Well, you know what? Let's take a look and let's see her first.
Well, wait, before you go, which would you rather see more of? Which would you rather see if you had the opportunity, Bigfoot or Loch Ness
monster?
Really?
Yeah, think about what it is.
Went Bigfoot. Bombshoe even said she would have went Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
I don't know, Bombshoe. I don't know.
Was going to be in my backyard.
No, well, listen, that's not off the table yet.
Oh, yes, it is.
But it's like a giant dinosaur.
Understood, and we could probably learn a lot from it. But don't you think we could learn more from Bigfoot?
Probably.
Oh, we got Tammy said Bigfoot. Debbie said Nessie.
Yeah, Tammy.
I don't know. I'd rather Bigfoot, man.
Rob, would you rather see Bigfoot or Nessie? Thank you.
She just said that because you said it.
Probably. Were you just supporting my answer? No. She says no.
Yeah, well, of course she's going to say no.
All right, well, listen. If anybody has a desire to see Nessie, I'm about to shatter your dreams. Okay? This first one is very funny because after you see it, you kind of can't unsee it. All right? So this was the first recorded picture
that is nothing.
of Nessie, okay? Okay, the beautiful Loch Ness. Look at this landscape, Breggs. Wouldn't you want to just like get a canoe and just go out there?
Yeah,
catch
it looks
some
like
fish?
Sure.
Now, so they're going to show a breakdown of what the person kind of like, to how the person describes the beast. Okay? So they're saying you can see flippers and this creepy ass mouth at the top. Right?
People are saying it's a whale.
People are saying it's a whale. The Loch Ness is freshwater, I believe. So I don't think there could be whales. But it is potentially another creature.
And more people on Facebook
So take a look here. And they say it's this guy's dog holding a stick. And it's, in the video it said, once you see, you can't unsee. So this is the undoctored footage. And now all I see is a dog carrying a stick in the water.
Yes, that's all I see now, too.
So, that's one down. One down and out.
Most people on Facebook said they want to see Bigfoot over Loch Ness.
But it's a big monster in the water.
Yeah, man, but think about how much we could learn. I mean, you could learn a lot from both.
I guess Bigfoot, like what if Bigfoot, I guess there's a greater chance of Bigfoot turning and being like, yo, I can understand what you're saying. I'm smart. I just don't want to deal with your shit. So I've been living in the woods. Nessie is just going to be a giant monster garbling around in the water.
Yeah, but you're learning about probably prehistoric times by...
we got fossils,
Oh, okay.
Dinosaurs had feathers. Does that kind of ruin it?
I saw that, yeah. Do you know probably most of the shit we know about dinosaurs is made up?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't they say at one point that, like, the T-Rex isn't even, what did they say?
A predator? It's like a scavenger?
Yeah, and wasn't as, like, violent and all that stuff as they claim it to be. Like, first off, that's what always blew my mind, too. We're getting off track here a little bit. But how do they know by just digging up their bones and getting whatever from the bones that was the type of dinosaur that they were?
Well, they fit together. And, you have a giant dinosaur with giant teeth. You're going to assume...
With little hands.
It's a predatory beast.
Yeah, but then what about the... what are they called?
You're focusing on the tiny hands. I heard a whole thing about the Tyrannosaurus Rex and how it got poo-pooed, and now it's kind of like coming back. Those tiny arms can lift like 200, 300 pounds. That's how strong those tiny arms are.
If the tiny arms are able to reach it.
Yeah, but you don't need the tiny arms when you got a giant mouth.
All right, let's continue.
But they analyzed the throat area of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
And they're pretty sure it didn't roar like in Jurassic Park. It probably did something more so like cooing like a pigeon.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So, like, basically you're making shit up for the most part.
Yeah, it's just observation and inference is really all they can do. You can't see a dinosaur.
It's an educated guess, but we really have no fucking clue.
Right. I mean, they could have, like, drank tea and sat at tables, we don't know. Although Tyrannosaurus Rex, I don't know how that teacup's reaching his mouth, which is sad.
All right, let's continue on with some paranormal trash. We got 5 minutes.
All right, here we go. This guy, Anthony Shields, is a psychic, right? and he said that he used his psychic abilities to summon this beast, which many people have called the Loch Ness Monster, which he did at first as well. They're calling it the puppet, or like the Muppet Loch Ness Monster, because he looks like a stupid Muppet. So he says, oh, this is Loch Ness Monster, and then he turns 180 around and says, no, it's not the Loch Ness Monster, okay? It's this thing called an elephant squid, which this is his lovely drawing, and it is not the head and mouth of a Loch Ness Monster. It is a giant tentacle on this elephant squid that lives in the Loch Ness. So,
I got nothing.
So how do you feel about that?
I got absolutely nothing. I think all of that just made me feel dumber.
I want you to summon something with your mind, like the Loch Ness Monster.
Did you look into this guy at all?
I mean, do you want to? Do you want to? Now I'm going to. We'll learn a little bit more.
I'm a little curious.
You want to do one more, or you want to wrap it up?
We can do one more. We got 3 minutes.
The best video of the Loch Ness Monster that I've seen, and it runs for nearly a minute.
It was like this big unknown.
David was standing on the pier at Fort Augustus by the loch, taking a photo of a swan. He suddenly saw a large black shape moving out of the corner of his eye. He took an excellent photograph of the object first, before switching his camera to video mode, and he began filming it. He claims the creature must have been about 15 feet, that's around 5 meters, long and black, creating a large wake and even a wave, presumably before it dove down beneath the water again and the wave disappeared. You can clearly see there are no other boats on the loch, so this wave wasn't created in that way, and it travelled sideways along the otherwise calm water.
Sounds on this audio. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it looks just like a wave.
Yeah, they're like, this guy was like, maybe it's an eel or an otter. Obviously, it's pretty freaking big. If you got an otter that's like,
I mean, that's a
15 feet
huge
long,
ass
it's a
eel,
big ass
but
fucking otter.
But I've seen shit with big ass eels before, so I mean, I don't think it's out of the question. But that would be huge.
Yeah, dude, I don't even think it's something living. I think it's like a giant rope or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because
All right,
you know what the other problem is, Chris? The Nessie shape. You know, they go with the plesiosaur. This looks like a snake. The other one looks like a Muppet squid. The other one looks like a dog carrying a stick. You know, no one's sticking to the story here.
Right.
No one's sticking to the story. It's all a load of shit.
and that's why we do paranormal trash.
That's it.
All right. Well, that's the end of the show. Real or Fake Live. We will see you next week, Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Vidi.live, ParanormalWarehouse.com
Roku?
Facebook page on Roku now, on the Vidi Space
Amazon
app,
Fire Stick,
and on the Fire Stick Vidi Space app. You can watch Real or Fake past episodes, and you can also watch Paranormal History that we do also, which is pretty cool. You can also check out our YouTube, our Twitter, our Instagram. All the handles are on the bottom of the screen at the moment. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you dealing with our ridiculousness, and we will see you next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, Thursday night.
catch you on the flip side.
Have a good night, everybody.